The first human, before cities, before language, before history. You are something between ape and human. You walk upright, but barely. You sleep in trees or crude shelters. Every predator is stronger than you. Big cats, hyenas, wolves. You survive because humans develop one ability more powerful than claws or teeth. Intelligence. You learn to use rocks as tools. You communicate with sounds. You begin hunting in groups. And slowly, humans stop acting like animals and start becoming something else. The hunter-gatherer. Now you live in a tribe, maybe 30 people, maybe 50. You know every face, every voice. Your entire world is your tribe. You wake with the sun and spend your life moving through forests, rivers, and plains searching for food. Some days you hunt. Some days you gather berries and roots. Some days you find nothing. Death is everywhere. A cut becomes infection. A failed hunt means starvation. A winter storm kills the young and elderly first. But humans are becoming tougher, smarter. You learn fire, you make spears, you tell stories around campfires. For the first time, humans begin creating culture, but survival still rules everything. And eventually, humans begin fighting each other. The tribal warrior. Now humans no longer only fear nature, they fear other humans. Tribes fight over land, food, women, and territory. You are raised to defend your group from childhood. Strength matters, status matters, reputation matters. Cowards are remembered, warriors are respected. Most humans throughout history never fought for ideology. They fought for survival of the tribe. Raids happen at dawn, villages burn, men are killed, women and resources are taken. And slowly, the strongest tribes grow larger, permanent settlements appear, humans stop wandering, civilization begins. The farmer. This changes humanity forever. For the first time, humans can grow food instead of chasing it. Villages become towns, towns become cities. But your life becomes harder in different ways. You no longer roam freely. Now you wake before sunrise every day, working fields until your body breaks down. Your survival depends on weather. Floods destroy crops, drought brings famine, and now something new controls your life. Ownership. Land belongs to rulers, taxes appear, power structures form. Most humans become workers tied to the same land their entire lives. But farming creates surplus, and surplus creates civilization, the ancient citizen. Now you live inside one of the first great civilizations, maybe Egypt, maybe Greece, maybe Rome. For the first time in history, humans live among thousands of strangers. There are roads, markets, laws, money, armies. You can become a merchant, a soldier, a craftsman, a politician. Civilization creates opportunity, but also hierarchy. The rich live comfortably while the poor crowd filthy streets. Public executions entertain crowds. Conquered nations are absorbed into empires. And beneath the greatness of civilization, millions remain trapped at the bottom. The slave. You are born unlucky or conquered in war. Now you are property. Throughout ancient history, slavery exists almost everywhere. You build monuments future generations will admire. Fight wars for masters. Work fields until your body collapses. Some slaves die in mines before adulthood. Others are sold across continents. One day you are free. The next, you belong to someone else. History remembers emperors and kings, but entire civilizations were built on forced labor. And while empires grow, most humans remain disposable. The medieval peasant. Empires collapse. Now the world becomes fragmented and brutal again. You wake up in a muddy village surrounded by farms and fear. Kings rule from castles, lords control land, the church controls belief. You work constantly just to survive winter. Most people cannot read. Disease spreads easily. War can destroy entire villages overnight. Then comes the plague. Bodies pile through streets, entire families disappear, and if you are born poor, you will likely die poor. Yet despite the suffering, humanity keeps building. Trade expands, kingdoms rise, ships begin crossing oceans, and soon, the world becomes connected, the sailor and explorer. Now humans leave the known world behind. You board wooden ships heading into oceans many believe are endless. Storms destroy fleets. Scurvy rots gums and teeth. Many never return home, but exploration creates empires. Gold, spices, land, and trade reshape the planet. Some become unimaginably wealthy. Most die anonymously, but one thing is changing faster than ever before: technology, and soon, machines replace muscle. The factory worker. The Industrial Revolution transforms humanity completely. You move from villages into crowded cities filled with smoke and noise. Factories run endlessly. You work 14 hours a day beside dangerous machines. Children work beside adults. Air pollution covers entire cities. Human productivity explodes. Railways, electricity, mass production. The world becomes richer than ever before, but humans themselves become more replaceable. You are no longer part of a tribe. You are labor, a number, a cog inside a machine that never sleeps. And eventually, that machine creates weapons powerful enough to destroy millions. The soldier, the modern wars arrive. For most of history, war was brutal. Now it becomes industrialized. Machine guns erase entire groups of men in seconds. Bombs flatten cities. Tanks crush battlefields. Millions of ordinary humans are thrown into conflicts far larger than themselves. You sit in trenches filled with mud, rats, and corpses wondering if you survive tomorrow. Entire generations disappear into war, and after the destruction ends, humanity enters its most advanced era ever. Modern civilization, the modern human. You wake up to an alarm clock instead of sunlight. You sit in traffic, sit at a desk, sit staring into screens. Your ancestors hunted animals. You hunt notifications. Humans evolved for movement, danger, tribe, and survival. Now many live indoors under artificial light, eating processed food while stressed about bills. Food is abundant. Entertainment is endless. Yet anxiety and depression spread everywhere. Most people are sleep-deprived, overworked, in debt. Housing becomes expensive. Wages struggle to keep up. Many work jobs they hate just to survive another month, and despite living in the safest and richest era in human history, many feel empty, because modern life created a new form of survival, the rat race. Wake up, work, pay bills, repeat. Meanwhile, a small number of humans become extremely wealthy. They own companies, assets, land. They buy back the one thing most people lose: freedom. And maybe that is the strangest part of human history. After surviving predators, famine, disease, slavery, and world wars, modern humans often fight invisible enemies instead: stress, isolation, comparison, meaninglessness. You carry the brain of a tribal hunter inside a digital civilization. That is what it has been like to be human throughout history, from caves to cubicles